Why trauma and tragedy push Naruto characters toward power and revenge? In Naruto, trauma changes how characters understand power. Many characters experience tragedy while they are still young, before they have developed the emotional tools or supportive relationships needed to process it. As a result, their pain becomes the foundation of their worldview. Instead of asking how to heal, they ask how to make sure they are never helpless again. Power then appears to be the fastest path to safety, while revenge gives their suffering a clear target and purpose. Sasuke is the strongest example of this. As a child, his identity was built around the Uchiha clan, especially his desire to earn recognition from his older brother Itachi. He admired Itachi, competed with him, and measured his own value against him. Then, Itachi murdered their clan and forced Sasuke to witness the massacre through Tsukuyomi. This was not only the loss of Sasuke's family, it was the destruction of everything that had defined him: his home, future, trust, and understanding of love. The trauma also came from the person Sasuke admired most. That betrayal made the event psychologically worse. If a stranger had attacked the clan, Sasuke could have preserved his positive memories of Itachi. Instead, his safest attachment became the source of his greatest terror. Love and hatred became permanently connected. Sasuke continued to organize his life around Itachi, but admiration was replaced by revenge. In this way, he never truly escaped his brother's influence. His goal changed, but Itachi remained the center of his identity. Revenge gave Sasuke something trauma had taken from him. Without it, he was an isolated survivor with no family and no clear future. By deciding that his purpose was to kill Itachi, Sasuke transformed unbearable grief into a mission. Training gave him daily direction. Anger protected him from vulnerability. The belief that he was an avenger provided a stable identity. Revenge therefore functioned as an emotional survival mechanism. It did not heal him, but it prevented him from confronting the emptiness beneath his anger. This is why power has become so important to Sasuke. During the massacre, he was completely helpless. He could not protect anyone, understand what was happening, or resist Itachi's genjutsu. Afterward, weakness became associated with humiliation, loss, and death. Strength, by contrast, appeared to promise control. Every time Sasuke believed he was falling behind, especially when Naruto began progressing rapidly, his original helplessness was psychologically reactivated. Naruto's growth showed that he might once again be too weak when strength mattered most. His bonds with Team 7 briefly challenged this worldview. Naruto, Sakura, and Kakashi give Sasuke belonging, and he repeatedly risks himself to protect them. These moments show that the caring child he once was has not disappeared, but those relationships also frighten him. Forming a new family means becoming vulnerable to loss again. It also threatens the identity that has kept him functioning. If he chooses love and connection, what happens to his duty as the last Uchiha seeking revenge? Itachi's return intensifies this conflict. When Itachi defeats and psychologically tortures him again, Sasuke interprets his growing attachment to Team 7 as a distraction that has made him weak. Orochimaru then offers exactly what trauma has conditioned Sasuke to desire. Leaving the village is therefore not simply ambition. It is Sasuke choosing control over trust. Friendship requires patience, vulnerability, and dependence on others. Orochimaru's path promises a direct route to the power Sasuke believes will make him safe. After Sasuke kills Itachi, revenge fails to provide closure. He learns that Itachi acted under orders connected to Konoha's leadership, and that the massacre emerged from discrimination and the planned Uchiha coup. This revelation destroys Sasuke's identity for a second time. He had spent years believing Itachi was the sole cause of his suffering. Once that explanation collapses, his anger expands from one person to an entire institution. This shows why unresolved trauma produces repeated cycles of revenge. Revenge does not address the original wound, it transfers the pain to a chosen enemy. When that enemy is removed, the survivor may feel empty or search for a larger target. Sasuke moves from Itachi to Konoha, and finally, to the entire shinobi system. His targets change because he is continually trying to create an external solution for an internal injury. His later plan to become a revolutionary ruler has the same logic. Sasuke decides that lasting peace requires one person to absorb the world's hatred and control everyone through fear. It is also his personal trauma projected onto society. He believes isolation creates strength because he survived through isolation. He believes hatred can create order because hatred gave his life direction. He believes one person should carry all darkness because that is how he interprets Itachi's sacrifice. Naruto offers the opposite response to trauma. Both Naruto and Sasuke experience loneliness, rejection, and loss, but Naruto gradually processes pain through relationships. He allows bonds to become sources of strength, while Sasuke initially treats bonds as weaknesses that enemies can exploit. Their final conflict is therefore not merely a contest of power. trauma and tragedy push Naruto characters toward revenge because those responses provide immediate psychological rewards. Power promises that helplessness will never return. Revenge turns chaos into a simple story with a guilty enemy. Anger feels active, while grief feels powerless. But Naruto repeatedly shows the limitation of this path. Strength can defeat an opponent, yet it cannot restore the dead, repair identity, or create inner peace. Sasuke ultimately begins to change only after recognizing that destroying every target will not resolve his pain. His recovery starts when he accepts connection without treating it as weakness and responsibility, without converting it into punishment. His story explains the central tragedy of revenge. The victim seeks freedom from the past, but by organizing their entire life around hatred, they allow the past to continue controlling them.